So, Uncharted, the latest attempt at a live-action video game movie, is now out in theaters, and with any major movie comes a slew of movie posters, some good, some not so much. So today we're gonna rank all the Uncharted movie posters. So let's get into it. Hello friends, and welcome back to the Brockopp side. And movie posters are an essential part of a film's marketing. Whether or not you see them in the hallways of your local theater or on social media, hopefully they'll make you want to buy a ticket to see the movie. And as far as Uncharted goes, I thought it was a pretty generic but ultimately passable movie with all the familiar story beats, and it was just fun enough to kill 2 hours. Do the posters themselves give off the same vibes? Well, we're gonna find out. I'm gonna award each individual poster either a gold, silver, or bronze unboxing machete. Then at the very end, we're going to tally it all up and see how many got in each category. So let's get started. Starting things off, we have this teaser poster, and I actually like this one a decent amount. It's got a fairly simple design of Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg as Nathan Drake and Sully in front of a sunken pirate ship. While not a poster I would necessarily want on my wall, it's a nice and clean design without a bunch of weird sparks and debris and storm clouds and every character crammed onto it. So I'm gonna give this teaser poster a silver unboxing machete. Next up, we have remember that thing I said about sparks and debris and stuff? Well, here you go. Now, with any major movie, you're gonna get your handful of character posters for them. This time, we only got 2, one for Nathan Drake and one for Sully. While Tom Holland actually looks like he kinda belongs in this setting, Mark Wahlberg, on the other hand, just kinda looks like he's Mark Wahlberging, kind of like he does in the movie. I'm not necessarily saying these posters are absolutely atrocious, but one thing I can say is it looks like the graphic designers just discovered the smudge tool in Photoshop and got a little too carried away with it. But ultimately, I've seen way better, so I'm gonna give both of these character posters a bronze unboxing machete. Moving on, we've got what I call an action poster of Nathan Drake hanging onto a crate dangling out of a plane, just like in the movie. Now, I haven't actually played any of the Uncharted games yet, but I do know this whole action sequence was pulled directly from one of the games, and how this poster seems to be paying homage to the box art to Uncharted 3 Game of the Year edition. But take a look at these two and just tell me which one looks better. The one for the game looks like Nathan Drake has got a handle on the situation and he's going to kill the next person he sees. Tom Holland, on the other hand, gives off vibes like, my heavens, look at this inconvenience I've found myself in. If you want examples of good action posters, then look no further than the Mission Impossible franchise, but sadly, I'm gonna have to give this particular action poster a bronze unboxing machete. Speaking of planes, we've got the IMAX poster with Tom Holland once again hanging on for dear life. This one I do think is a step up from the previous poster with the various locations pinpointed on the globe in the back, which I think is a kind of a cool touch. My only issue with this poster is that it just kind of looks more like it's promoting like an Uncharted ride at Universal Studios rather than the Uncharted movie. But hey, I like Universal Studios, so I'm gonna be a little nice and give this one a silver unboxing machete. So before we get to the final poster, tell me down below in the comments what you thought about the movie. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Are these posters making you want to go see the movie if you haven't seen it yet? Anyway, let's just get into the last one, shall we? Finally, we have the one sheet, the typical floating head design with all the characters, which every movie since the Marvel Cinematic Universe has done. As some of you might hate me for saying this, but I like this one. This type of poster is perfect for adventure movies showing off the heroes, the villains, and a little preview of the exotic location they're traveling to. Now, it's nowhere on par with, say, the Indiana Jones posters, and this one does just kind of check off the boxes for modern floating head posters, like how all the characters are in a pyramid formation, and it uses primarily 2 different colors for that simple, even contrast there. And if I had to bet money, this poster is probably the one they're going to use for the cover art for the Blu-ray in a few months. So I don't mind this poster at all, but again, it's not one I plan on decorating my walls with anytime soon. So I'm going to give the one sheet a silver unboxing machete. Well, now that we've taken a look at all the Uncharted posters, let's tally them up. We got a total of 0 posters in the gold category, 3 in the silver category, and 3 in the bronze category. Pretty evenly distributed there, some better than others, but ultimately none of them make a major impact, which I do think accurately depicts the movie. It's not a standout entry in the adventure movie genre, but it's good enough to spend a night at the movies. So in that regard, I think the posters did their job. For better or worse. So if you want to see some more videos from me, you can check out this playlist right over here, or if you want to see what YouTube recommends you watch me next, you can check out that video right down there, and of course subscribe if you live talking by movies, and we'll see you on the Brockopp side.